So a friend asked me, we're in this mode. Okay. So a friend asked me to do the video, the words, trash content. So a friend asked me to do a video where I showed about sooting. So there's a candle. You let it burn for a little while and then cap it with something. Keep the smoke inside and it collects on the rim. So obviously wait for it to cool off. Don't just your hand in there. This is still a little liquidy because build it up and just take your finger, get some soot on it, and then just rub it in the areas where you want soot. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it. I mean, this is the only, I guess you could get charcoal. This is the, I don't want to go light a fire outside and wait for some wood to burn just so I can put like an accent on this. I don't have weathering paints where I would try using paints to weather these props, but this does what it simulate dirt, grime, and use, and this it does really well. I mean, this is just straight carbon build up off of a candle wall, so it's just not like you're not hurting anything doing this. So that's sooting. I mean, I guess you could take some paint, put on a brush, and do a light coat of black paint. Oh, I don't know. Let's do a comparison. Is that separated? No, looks still good. Years old and it's still good. Yeah, let's get my $30 easel brush and do this. So we did it here. We did it, you can see it good here, not so good here. I can see it with my eye better than it shows up on the camera, but we're going to try. Put a little dab here, here, and then get the brush pretty much. Yeah, well, you know what? Doesn't look like much on the camera, but I can tell you in person it looks. Let's get real close. Yeah, see? It actually looks better with the paint. So I guess do paint. I guess you don't need to do sooting if you don't need to. I don't know. This was a good idea. I guess you could do paints in a more controlled manner. I thought you needed to use dust. I'm glad I did this. It saved me a little time and effort, and it actually looks a little bit better. So, here's, hats off for learning new stuff. Yeah, I guess that looks alright. I kind of want, just burn marks on the inside of the right here where the door opens. We're going to paint our happy little scorch marks. Sometimes I feel like in an effort to be subtle, I'm overt, and it bothers me sometimes. So it's like I'm trying to do something like this low-key burn and scorch marks, and the whole thing is gone because I just paint all of it black. I guess use a watered down paint, and you don't want to you ain't got to use high end paint. Definitely don't have to use high end paint. And this has been sitting on the shelf for like this. What's it? Citadel paint has been sitting on my shelf for like 85 years. Like I'm not joking. Like it's been on my shelf for about at least realistically, not joking. It's been on my shelf for about 5 years. So tutorial video. I'm not good at doing videos in general, and then, you know, make a tutorial video on something. And I'll be honest, anybody that looks at my stuff and goes, man, they've got it together, they know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Like the Alabama version of Cave Johnson. I'm just throwing ideas at the wall and I'm seeing what sticks. Just being, I don't know, not sponsored. But if they do want to, I'd be more than happy to kick a couple of cases out of their warehouse. That's way too much. Way too much. It's like, how much you want to paint? How much paint do you want on that guy? Oh, all of it. It does come off looking a little oily, but I mean, you also got to keep in mind too when you paint with certain types of paints. I don't know if Citadel, it's been a long time since I used anything that's related to that, or just painting in general. I'm getting back into it, but some paints dry lighter than they go on. So like this paint will be, you know, right now, you know, it's a dark, but when it dries, it'll be like a lighter color. And you kind of have to think about that while you're painting. And it's hard to color match stuff when you do that too. So it's like if you're active blending, I need to get a paint or paint airbrush. I need to get an airbrush. Really do. I'll show. There's another. This trick is. I don't even know if I need to tell anybody about this trick. This trick is super easy to do. Super old too. So get a silver Sharpie marker, and to get a metal look to something, just go along the edge, and then make a huge mistake. Sharpie marker is a little forgiving sometimes. You can get it, you know. Yeah, see? Not a super bad mistake. I'm trying to film with one hand and do that with the other. Just go along the edge with your Sharpie. And see, it's not much, but it's a subtle metal tint to that edge now. Worn props or weathered props, and I'm not an expert, you know. It's like me just looking up videos online and going, I could do that, and then go and do it. I guess there's two types of people that want to do something, and then people that think about doing it and then go and do it. I don't know, but this one was rushed. See, I didn't even clean up this part right here. Rushed is an understatement on this one. It's a little bit better, not much. Just, you know, get some highlights in some areas. Oh, it's not the greatest in the world, but it's the little things like this that come out, that it catches your eye from a distance, you know. So you see that, you can see that metal edge right there kind of sticks out. I think even Sharpie makes a marker with a longer tip so you can do edging better. I think they actually make one that's called an edger. Not 100% though. Nobody quote me on that. Anyway. Yeah, well, that's my 2 traps. I mean, a lot can be said for this stuff right here. Super easy to get. I mean, any hardware store has that in it. And I messed up on this guy. This piece right here, this is painted silver. But this was painted silver. And I used some stuff called Quickset. I'll show a bottle of it. If, I've been trying to clean up my area. Here it is. This is what I use for my super glue. It does not like this paint. Turns it into a liquid. And this piece almost melted. Like it was just like it's coming off of it. So I just wrapped him in the metal tape. Looks better than me painting it. And I kind of wish I just took the metal tape and just did the whole thing in metal tape. So it's like you have an idea for something, you come across a better way of doing it, and implement. The idea behind most of the stuff that I make is that I want it to look lived in, like used. It's seen its day in the field, and it might need more maintenance than it's getting. Where did the lid go? This marker, it is. I don't know. I'll never get over the fact that some of the stuff that I make, people are like, "Oh my God, it's so great, it's so amazing," and then all I do is I see flaws in all my stuff. Everything I see flaws in. Like, this is off from here. This is off center. There's a wider gap down here than there is down here. There's a gap over here that shouldn't be there. There's down here. There's an issue down here with the print that I've covered up. These doors look like wood grain. I don't. The printer had problems that day, and I was just like, I don't have time to reprint it. We're going to this con in a couple of days now, and I just don't have time. And see right here, when I spray painted this piece, I missed some area here, and this will bother me. So it's going to get the paint. Anyway, that's it's painting time with Ashley. Just cleaning up some missed areas for spray paint. And you can do this weathering on all your stuff. Come down here, say, things where, stuff like to collect in crevices and on edges. You gotta take that. You gotta think, somebody. See, and I'm filming down here, and it's like, much like if you draw or if you do anything like with color, you have to plot light paths, and that's one of my big weaknesses when doing 3D art or any art medium is light paths. So that and hands, but see, I'm doing like just dirtying up the prop and weathering. I don't have proper weathering stuff, so I'm just using paints. So it's like, get right there, maybe get some around the screw, get some on the top of that knob, get in here, the individual fans, just give it, because I use that paint. It looks great. Like I can make a really brand new prop looks great. Looks great as a brand new prop, but you don't want to have something that's supposed to have been used to look brand new. I don't know. I don't know what to call this video. Weathering? I guess. I don't know. My original idea doesn't pan out. So you can use a candle and get soot out of it, but I'd just get a paintbrush and use paint